Welcome to a special night edition of an RV tour. We are here at the Hershey RV Show past closing time to get you more videos of RVs here. This is a first look at the 2025 Entegra Qwest Class C motorhome. This thing is very nice. There's a full body paint scheme on the outside. Looks very flashy on the inside, but it's really not that expensive for what it is. Plus, diesel engine, Murphy bed inside. I mean, it's great. Let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at the Hershey RV Show taking a look for the first time at the 2025 Entegra Qwest. This is technically like a B+ motorhome because this is actually on a Mercedes van chassis. So it is on the 3500 Mercedes chassis, and this is going to have, where was the engine specs? A 4-cylinder twin turbo engine with 211 horsepower. And then we'll take a look at more of the stuff as we go around. But real quick, before we go through more of this, I am here again at this show, but you don't have to buy an RV at this show. If you are interested or looking for your next RV, there is a link down below in the comments and description where you can find over 100 different dealerships across the United States to find your next RV across 33 different states. So use that link down below to help you out. But this here, it is the Qwest 24R. So you can see right here, this is the price here at the show. Now for $129,995, I think this is a pretty dang good deal. This is where they're really trying to give you a small size motorhome, but not compromise on the quality. And you'll see that inside and out. I mean, you see it right away, even with the full body paint scheme on here. It's hard to tell exactly what the colors are at night, but it is like a black, white, and gray on here, even though that kind of comes off as more of a cream color. I believe it was more gray during the nighttime. I'm trying to remember. Either way, it looks nice. I mean, really nice design on the back. Gosh, the lighting is just so deceiving. I can't tell if it's goldish or if it's gray. That is the one problem with looking at it at night. But this is what it will look like at night for you, regardless of what it looks like during the daytime. This is what it looks like at night. You have slide toppers on top of the slide out, and you can see your slide here does have a Schwintek style slide mechanism. And then you have kind of a partial molded fiberglass rear cap here, so you can see those parts on the top and the bottom that stick out. Backup camera already installed, and then your towing hitch on the back here. Let's see what this, they don't have a rating here for it. Oh, I don't see a rating. These are usually rated for about 7,500 pounds along the back though, so you definitely can tow a vehicle behind here as you're going down the road. That way when you get to your destination, you are able to drop your motorhome and take your car wherever you want to go. Let's go through a couple things on here that they want you to know about on this model. You have a tankless water heater, and that is so important. They listed it twice. So really want you to know that there's a tankless water heater, although I do not like when they say endless supply of hot water, because the tankless water heater runs on propane, and when you run out of propane, you're also gonna run out of hot water. So it is not endless unless you are tapped into an endless supply of propane. You have that partial rear cap that we just looked at, full body paint. So full body paint versus like sticker decals. You can see like something like the Entegra Odyssey over here is going to have sticker decals on it. Biggest thing with that is those can peel off over time if they're not maintained properly. So this here not going to have that problem. You have an automotive bonded window on the front cap. So it's bonded the same way that a windshield would be bonded to prevent that from ever having any problems with letting any leaks in. Oh, there it is, the 5,000-pound rear hitch receiver. So, and that's pretty much everything. Let me show you that front cap real quick before we go inside. Also have nice looking wheels down here. You have the chrome, they look like they would be hubcaps, but they're actually not. That is actually just the chrome wheel on that. So nice there too. Some other motorhomes you'll see, they'll have chrome looking wheels, but they're actually just a hubcap. But that windshield is up there. You can kind of see the light peeking through. Really like that. That is pretty unique and different. Not a lot of motorhomes like this will have that windshield up in that bed space up there. And that is because they are doing a seamless front cap up here. So there are no seams anywhere in that front cap. And it is going to have aluminum framing all up through that cap and into the roof that allows it to have that windshield up front there. So not a whole lot of options out there that will give you something like that. Last thing on the outside, when you lift up these storage doors, they do latch shut like so, and these are all metal storage doors, so feel very quality. Of course I lifted up one that's not actually storage, but you have your propane bottle down underneath there. Let me see if I can find one that is storage so we can see what it looks like. Okay, where's the light? Oh, this light won't come on, but I wanted to get in here because it is metal. down underneath here. So metal instead of plastic, another higher quality thing that you're getting from this Qwest motorhome. So already a few different things that we're seeing, but I mean, those metal doors, the metal interior of those, definitely higher quality. Having this seamless cap up front with that windshield, all very nice things that you get. Frameless windows on this motorhome as well. And then you have your awning that will come out with the LED light bar that is giving us the light that we need. You have your pull down shade there behind this screen door. So when you need your privacy, you can pull that shade down. Screen door, of course, you do have a powered step going in and out of this motorhome. And now, of course, we have the slide open right now. And this here is a very popular motorhome floor plan. Very, very popular. Lots of brands will make this, and this here is basically giving us an option that doesn't compromise on quality, but stays at a pretty dang aggressive price point. So you can see you have things like high gloss cabinetry in here, like you would have in a lot of higher end Class B vans. You also have things like soft touch, leather feeling ceiling panels on here as well. So another higher end quality thing. The furniture in here definitely has a more oh my gosh, this is like buttery soft. This almost feels like what's in an Airstream for the furniture. So really nice there. This table here, this feels like this is likely a thermofoil table. So very lightweight, but feels solid, almost like a granite style material. It doesn't feel like it's as heavy as granite. So I don't think it's that. Plus you can see like how that design doesn't go around the edge. So I think this is a thermofoil table, but I didn't get confirmation on that. This will drop down, make into a bed. You have USB ports and outlets back in the corner here, and you can see the leather even goes down into the foot areas of this dining area. Huge base underneath here. You can tell the quality too by how thick the base is under here. A lot of times it will not be like that. So you do have storage space up underneath here, and then you'll have your seat belts for these seats. Pull down day and night shades on the windows. You have your day shade and your privacy shade. Cabinet doors will have a latch behind them, so you can see that latch right there, and they will stay open for you. Storage space through there, and you have kind of like a three-tone cabinet design. Let me know what you think about this floor plan layout, and then also let me know where you're at in your RVing journey. I would love to know if you're already in an RV, if you have a towable RV, a motorhome, or if you're just wishing and dreaming of having an RV. I shouldn't say wishing. None of us are wishing. We're actively pursuing getting an RV. I'm currently in that stage right now of actively pursuing getting an RV, and I'm looking at motorhomes myself. I didn't think I was going to be a motorhome person, but the type of travel I'm doing now really justifies getting a motorhome for me. And I've always said, like, a motorhome customer should be someone that is consistently traveling long distances for a decent amount of time. So for me, I travel the country to film these RVs for y'all, and I am doing that literally almost on like a every 6 to 8 week basis. I'm traveling to different states to go film these RVs for you, and sometimes I'm finding myself traveling from one state to the next before I end up coming home, which makes a motorhome more appealing. Now you have your sofa right here in the slide out as well. Great TV location. You saw the pull-out drawer underneath there. Oh my gosh, y'all. This furniture is so comfy. It's like, it almost feels like sitting on a marshmallow. The color definitely helps that feeling as well. But man, the way it just feels so fluffy and soft. Oh, it's great. You have your TV location right there. This is a smart TV as well. 32-inch screen TV, and has the pull strap right here should release this to allow that to swivel. Of course it doesn't want to release, but it does have a swivel arm back there, so you can swivel it around. Storage behind the TV as well. This is actually a really decent amount of countertop space for a motorhome. I think this hopefully doesn't get overlooked, because I could see it getting overlooked, and this really is an impressive amount of countertop space. You do not find this very often in a motorhome this size. Circular stainless steel sink. You have the sink cover there. Faucet, of course, does drop down. Storage space down underneath here. These drawers, man, these cabinets just snap open with those hinges. So good quality on those. Your drawers. Going to have like a standard kind of plywood style construction on the inside of these. And they're not soft close on those, but you have 6 drawers. This one here looks like, oh, it is an actual drawer. It's just not as tall as it looks. Nice. Accent lighting here behind this panel there, kind of protecting with a splash guard there as well. And then you have the convection oven and air fryer combo in the microwave. So no oven in here, really maximizing your storage space. You have your refrigerator and freezer. This does have a little itty bitty freezer section. So I think like for myself, if I were traveling full time in something like this, I guess it would be enough for me, because all I really buy that I would put in the freezer is maybe like frozen vegetables and like, you know, meat that I don't want to go bad. So I could probably make that work. Kind of trying to stay away from the popsicles and ice cream and stuff like that these days. And if I do indulge in something like that, I buy a small portion and I eat it literally as I'm driving home. So I think I can make do with something like that. So that's pretty much everything in this area. Let me show you the ceiling height real quick before I show you how the bed works. So I am 6'2" with my shoes on. You can see it's probably about 6'6" maybe or so to the ceiling there. And then you have your AC here in the middle. It is ducted throughout this coach, and you have ducting going down both sides here. Speakers up in the ceiling as well. And you can see this portion up here actually extends up to give you more height in this area, and you just kind of feel that effect as you walk in. You have your windshield up front, bed up over this area, ladder to get up there. Look at how thick this mattress pad is. That is nice. You have your table set up here because these chairs do swivel. Another advantage here to having this Sprinter chassis. You get swivel chairs. You can put a table right there, and these typically, I haven't seen them in this coach yet, but usually come with a pad here, so the seating position feels a little bit more natural since you are so close to the floor level there. USB ports and outlets up here, and you have a light switch and controls for your power shade up front there, plus some storage space. So great spot for additional sleeping. You know, you shouldn't drive down the road without your seatbelt on, but man, I was always jealous of people that had these motorhomes when I was a kid, because I would have definitely wanted to travel and lay up front here and watch out the window as you're driving down the road. But I will not promote any sort of activities like that. But if you want to do it, I understand. As we go this way, you have your cushions that will be removed right here. More outlets right there as well. They do have these little Velcro pads to kind of hold those in place. I will admit they're not super effective in doing that. Those came off pretty easily, but I think they're just enough to prevent them from falling over. And then I'm actually a little surprised. I've seen this floor plan many times, but this is one of the only ones I've seen that actually has a powered drop-down bed. Usually this is a manual function. Now, I'm curious your thoughts on this, because I actually have mixed feelings. I wish that the reps were still here. This is one of the problems with filming after hours. Also, if you appreciate me staying late at these shows to get more videos for y'all, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. There will be so many new 2025 RV videos coming throughout the end of the year. So really just on the hustle and bustle to get these videos for you as quickly as I can. But I don't think there's anything wrong with a manual function. You know, this is kind of cool and nice. Trying to look underneath here. Okay, yeah, you kind of have those slats under there for the bed support. This is nice having that manual or this automatic function here. It worked very smoothly. Anything that's powered has the possibility of failing over time, and I experienced this with my new Tundra. My new Tundra has a leg extension on the driver's seat side that is powered, and it literally only works when it wants to. So that's an issue that I don't really enjoy. But you can see here, bed length is probably right at about, gosh, it's probably right at about 6 feet or so. I would say that's probably about a 72 to 74 inch long bed or so. So I actually would have to lay with my head pretty dang close to that wall, and if I wanted to extend all the way out, or my feet are going to go over the edge of the bed, which I don't really mind. That doesn't bother me. Some other people it does bother, so you can, you know, share your thoughts on that down below in the comments if you like. This extra cushion here does have a gap, so that is something to keep in mind, but most people will be setting their pillows right there, unless you're, you know, someone like me. I actually don't always sleep with the pillow, so yeah, there's that. Kind of wanted to get caught right there, so got to make sure that goes down. There we go. You do have wireless charging pads here, and they will have USB ports right there off the side. Up underneath here, let's see what's going on. There is an outlet up in here. Glad I saw that. And important to note this, because there is the outlet there, then there is a hole right there, so you can actually feed anything down here through to the bed area. So if you need, I mean, if you put, I don't know if a CPAP machine would fit up in here, but if it does, then you could run that hose down through the hole, or you can put anything that you charge down through there. Get this back up. I mean, this function is nice. It's cool. If it just works consistently and doesn't have problems, that is pretty cool. It is pretty nice. And again, this seriously feels like Airstream quality furniture. This is really, really impressive. This feels like furniture you would expect in like a $150,000 plus motorhome. So I'm glad that it's really feeling quality in here, and it isn't, you know, feeling like, oh, this thing is just overpriced. You have your vent fan right here. It is the larger vent fan. Another speaker here in the ceiling. Storage space up over here. Dang, I already showed y'all that. Did I show y'all this? I think I did. I showed y'all all that. Getting sidetracked here. I filmed a lot of RVs today, so bear with me. Right here, your touchscreen control panel, control everything on this motorhome. You do have a generator on here, so you have your auto gen start on there as well. Slide out controls. You have your climate controls in here, and this looks like no heat pump in the AC that I'm seeing. It would show me right there if it had it. So I just wanted to check on that. And then with your slide closed, you will be able to access everything in this motorhome. You'll be able to sit on the sofa. You'll basically just have a walkway through here all the way up to the driver's area when your slide out is closed. You'll be able to sit in all the seating. Okay, try not to turn around too fast. Don't want anybody getting dizzy. Don't want myself getting dizzy. Storage space through here. There's the table for the seating area. It does have cup holders in as well. Ladder to get up onto the roof, or not the roof, the bunk. And then you have the clothing rod there. Medicine cabinet. Stainless steel sink. Have your water filtration system there. I will say it's a little bit of a clash of colors with like the brown cabinetry and then a lighter brown countertop color. A little bit interesting there with the color scheme. You have your porcelain foot flush toilet, and then your shower here. This actually looks like this is going to have a great ceiling height. I haven't stepped up in here yet. You have a smaller vent fan here in the bathroom, hooks for your towels, window back here. And as I flip this camera around, let's see what we're working with here. Okay, my head definitely goes up into the skylight. I could almost disappear up into here. So ceiling height here really is only about maybe 6'3" or 6'4", all the way up to the skylight. As you can see, this here is gonna be great for washing my back and my shoulders, but I'm gonna have to duck down to get my head wet, or I'm gonna have to lift this up over my head. So not quite as great as I was thinking it was gonna be, but still not bad. I can still move around. This arm here for the curtain does extend out, so it gives you a little bit more width in this space, and I do appreciate that. Flip the camera around and get back in so you can get one more look. You do have quite a big step up into that shower, which is why you're losing some of that ceiling height there, working all that plumbing underneath there. But kind of a cool look though with the tile design. It's obviously not real tile in here, but the design they did looks nice. Then you have your light and fan controls right there, and your water heater, your tankless water heater controls right there. And that's pretty much everything in this living space. Let's go up to the driver's cab area. It's on the Mercedes chassis, so it's going to have things like your power seat, the extendable thigh position there. You have all of your safety features you would expect from Mercedes. Cruise control, I would imagine this has adaptive cruise control. I would at least hope that this has adaptive cruise control, but I actually haven't got confirmation on that or not. If someone knows on that, oh, you know what? Here's a following distance button right there. So it looks like that does have adaptive cruise control on that. So glad that has that. You have your digital display right here, and again, seats swivel around. You have some storage space up above here. These are always nice in these vans, having that additional storage space, a grab handle coming in and out of that location. And then down here you have all of your leveling controls. So this does have leveling on it. I don't know if this is electric or hydraulic for the leveling system. It doesn't say. It says it's the Central Pump Series leveling system. But you can see there you have controls for each individual jack, or you can just do a retract all and different things like that. Battery disconnect switch here. You also have, like, right when you walked in, you have your, you know, all light on, all light off switch. You have outlet here and a grab handle coming in and out. So y'all let me know what you think after seeing the inside of that. I'm really impressed. I mean, at $129, I feel like this really is a good value for a motorhome. I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's really nice. You let me know what you think though. For a full body paint Mercedes diesel motorhome, this thing is pretty dang good in my opinion. I think it's a good value. Slide topper on top of there. Down underneath here, it's gonna get harder to see things as we come under here. But there's your generator, so your 4,000 watt generator underneath here. Love how these slam latches work as well. And just storage space underneath here. Again, these are metal storage bay areas, not plastic. And then you have your water systems down underneath here. So all your water connections and outdoor shower connections under there. So that is pretty much everything, y'all. Let me know what you think down below in the comments if you think this is a great deal like I do. And just another great B+ motorhome. So that's all I got for y'all. Hopefully you appreciate my extra efforts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do, if you're not already subscribed. And if you are interested in finding your next RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description. And if you made it this far, don't forget, I have my other YouTube channel, Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. You can find the link for that down below in the comments as well. Or you can go to firmlyunbound.com or search Firmly Unbound on YouTube. Learn what it means to live firmly unbound, and then if you identify with that, I now have Firmly Unbound apparel on firmlyunbound.com if it's still available. I'm filming this way before it will actually come out, and they may sell out before this video makes it up. Very limited supply for this first launch of apparel, and it may never be seen again. I may order different stuff for the next round, so go get that before it's gone, and only get it if you feel like you identify with what it means to live firmly unbound. I don't want you to do it to support me. I want you to do it because you identify with what that means. So go check that out. Until next time, live firmly unbound.